good to go.
So does anyone, except you guys, know what this flag represents? Just put up your hand if you do.
Is it the trans flag?
It's the trans flag. So I'm going to attempt to stick to female to male transitioning because that's what I am. I am a transgender male, and I'm still in the very beginning stages of transitioning. I'm not on hormones or anything like that. I'm just kind of in the beginning of this. Why do you care? That's the biggest question, especially in this. Why do you care? A lot of times when I share this information with people, which I am uncomfortable sharing this type of information with, their eyes kind of glaze over. They're like, we're overstimulated. We hear about this stuff all the time. So why do you care? You care because slowly we're becoming recognized. And that means that we're also morphing into kind of like a societal taboo at the same time. It's that thing where we're overstimulated with it. And I really don't want it to be. I really don't think it should be. So I thought, while we're all sitting here, I want to share some information with you to try and get rid of that taboo, I suppose. So being trans, what's it like? What goes on? What happens? And I'm here to tell you it's a lot of confusion, it's a lot of intolerance, but it's a lot of growth in a very small period of time, to say the very least. I've been shown the whole spectrum in a short period of time. As a result, I've had to grow a bit of a thick skin, but I've also had to really learn patience and compassion, not just for myself, for others. I've been told that who I am is valid and that I should be more vocal, all the way to I should stop confusing their children and stop being something that I will never be. And I very respectfully disagree. I am a man. This is what a man looks like. I am just a different kind of man, where some people like music. Some men like music, some people like CrossFit, some people... I am a man. I'm just a different kind. So it all starts with dysphoria, and what that means is that we're confused about the body that we're in. We look down, we're 24, and we go, that wasn't what I was expecting. And just to kind of put it really plain and simple, this is sex, and this is gender. So we just start trying to pass to feel a little bit more normal in our own skin. And what passing means is you recognize me for the gender that I am attempting to represent to you. So one of the ways that we try to do that is called binding. And what binding is, it can be very dangerous, but it can also be very healthy. It means that we use a certain apparatus to cover our breasts and to flatten them down so that it looks more like pectoral muscles instead of breasts. So the dangers of that is if we wear our binders too long, it can inhibit our breathing. It can affect our ribs. It can affect all sorts of health-related issues. So it's really important that if you know somebody that's using ACE bandages or anything like that, please direct them otherwise. If you have any other questions, you can ask me after. I could talk about this for like 100 hours. So another thing about this is our societal boxes versus our queer community boxes, because we do have them. We have them all the time. Societal boxes are, you're a boy, therefore you should fit into this box. Societal queer boxes are, you're a trans man, you should be doing these things to try and attempt to fit in these boxes. And to me, that's extremely unfair. We don't need these boxes. They're unfair and unequal. So with all that said, it's also important for us to remember that we're all human, and that our gender is not what defines us. It is not the only quality we possess, and it's not the only quality that I possess. I love cars. I've been an amateur mechanic since I was like 7. I love music. I've thought I was a rock star when I was like 13, and it was a really awkward time period, but like in my own head, I'm sure it's still there. But I have a sister with epilepsy, and she's my world. We can look at each other and connect with each other as soon as we do that. So in conclusion, if you take nothing else away from my speech, if you take nothing else away, I would really like it if you could take compassion, patience, and empathy away. Because even if you do not agree with this, we are all in the same ship. And if we're not all given a bucket, we're all going to drown. Thank you.